The idea of the Brennan Rock and Roll Academy came about just within the last couple of years, actually. What the Brennan Rock and Roll Academy is all about is simply teaching the kids how to play music, but doing it in a fun way with bass, guitar, drums, keyboard, vocals, all rock stuff. And the great thing about it is normally kids would have to pay hundreds of dollars for these lessons. And all the Boys and Girls Club kids are going to get these lessons for free. They pay $25 a year for a membership. So it's a really neat setup that they come in, they learn how to play the instrument, they learn how to play a song, then they get in a little band, learn how to do a performance. So it's going to really build their peer-to-peer skills, really build all of their skill level for that matter.
The Brennan Rock and Roll Academy got rocked in March when it hosted a week-long series of grand opening performances in founder Chuck Brennan's hometown of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Chuck Brennan enlisted his famous friends to help raise more than $1.2 million for the Boys and Girls Club of the Sioux Empire with a memorabilia and special package auction held each night. The series of fundraising events included performances from some of America's favorite and well-known rock stars and comedian stars, including Night Ranger, George Lopez, Louie Anderson, Alice Cooper, Kiss's Tommy Thayer, and Eric Singer, among dozens of others. A surprise guest appearance by Kiss frontman Gene Simmons capped a week-long series of grand opening performances. Currently, the Brennan Rock and Roll Academy is giving over 600 lessons a month and has over 55 volunteer instructors dedicating time and lessons to these 600-plus students. Here's a look at rock history being made.
One of the greatest bands to come out of the 1980s, Night Ranger.
It's just a great thing. I mean, let's get the music back in the hands of the kids. I mean, that's where it all started.
All my friends never know. How about the commitment that Chuck has made to children? Only one other person made a commitment to children like that, Michael Jackson. It didn't work out.
You'll almost go anywhere if they send a jet for you.
I know how important it is when you're a creative kid to need something. And this is the greatest idea in the world.
You show us everything you've got.
There's a lot of rockers here tonight in Sioux Falls. You got two guys from Kiss, Alice Cooper, me from Skid Row, Robbie from The Doors, Joey from Warrant.
No more Mr. Clean. No more Mr. Nice Guy.
And you do need things like this that encourage people. You know, kids need things to do, and I don't mean just sitting there playing a Game Boy. Kids need things to do that are physical and have interaction with other people. And just like sports, music is just as great.
I think this is great. I mean, he first told me about it a while ago and said he was planning on doing something like this.
The biggest rock star on the planet, Mr. Gene Simmons.
Everybody every day. Thank you, God bless everybody!
On Friday, July 12, 2013, the Brennan Rock and Roll Academy dedicated its state-of-the-art recording studio to the one and only Alice Cooper, naming it the Welcome to My Nightmare Studio.
They come there after school and they go, wow, nothing can hurt me here. You know, I'm in a safe place.
The state-of-the-art recording studio will allow kids to record the music they're learning to play from lessons at the Academy.
I always said, if you take one kid out of a gang and get him into music, it doesn't just change that kid, it changes the family, it changes the neighborhood.
The legendary rock band Kiss made a pit stop in Sioux Falls Saturday, July 20th, 2013 for the dedication of 4 new rehearsal rooms. Gene Simmons, Tommy Thayer, Paul Stanley, and Eric Singer each had rehearsal rooms in the Brennan Rock and Roll Academy dedicated to them.
It really is phenomenal. We toured the grounds, and I want to tell you, it's inspirational, and most importantly for young minds, it's motivational. Let them imagine great things. Boys and girls, get them off the streets. Give them music. You don't even have to play an instrument. Grab a microphone, dream big.
September 28, 2013, the most recognizable guitarist in the world, Slash, attended the first ever student concert at the Brennan Rock and Roll Academy in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, to support both the Academy and the Boys and Girls Clubs of the Sioux Empire.
Chuck told me what he was doing here. We were doing a festival, and he told me about this place, and I said I would just love to see it. But I just wanted to check out and see if I can be involved and if I can, you know, be of any help whatsoever.
When he found out one of the student bands chose Guns N' Roses Knockin' on Heaven's Door, he insisted on jamming with them on stage.
It was really surreal. It was just one of those moments where you can't believe it's happening.
At the end of the day, it's all about the kids. These kids do not have a fair chance in life like I did and a lot of other people do. There's no way they could afford to get a music lesson. Not only that, they wouldn't even think about getting a music lesson. Now it's going to become the cool thing to do. The Brennan Rock and Roll Academy is completely relying upon volunteers. So all the music instructors are going to be college kids, high school kids, music professionals on all levels who will be volunteering their time and scheduling the time with their kids.